Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Wednesday, my dudes. How are your Wednesdays going? Hi, Last Legends. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome to Wednesday. I am going to try to cough less today than I did on Monday, but I can already feel myself starting to cough. Hello, Yulatio. But the thing is, it's not COVID. It's not COVID. It's just that we have the worst air quality in literally the entire world today. So, yeah, it's just the smoke. I am feeling better, Last Legends. Thank you. I've been mostly feeling better. I've been staying home and working from home, or like doing my very best to work from home. These past couple of days. Hello, Eladio. Hello there. But yeah, I've been staying and working from home the last couple days, and it's been a lot better as long as I don't go outside. And I've been like progressively closing the windows in the apartment to try to keep all the smoke out. But one of the windows only got closed like 10 minutes ago or something. I didn't think there was going to be much smoke coming in through it because it's like mostly blocked off because of the AC unit. But apparently there was, and the apartment is still kind of smoky. I guess I could wear a mask if I go out, but I've also just been staying home for like, if I'm coughing, how sure am I that I don't have COVID? Like, I'm pretty sure I don't have COVID, but I also just like don't really want to risk it and like go out and cough on a bunch of people. Like, that seems like not a great thing to be doing with people still worried about COVID, and just go out and cough. And yeah, so I have been eating things, but today has been like the first day where I've been capable of eating real amounts of food without being sick. So I've also been staying home to make up for the fact that it's like I am not eating enough food to sustain like moving at all. But today has been okay. It just takes, after I eat something that's bad, it takes like 3 days for me to be okay again. But I've had 3 days of eating only very safe food, so I'm okay now. Everything is a-okay, everything is fine. But I'm probably still gonna stay home tomorrow anyway. Just working from home is kind of nice. When I can just chill around at home and like cough at home and not have to go out into the terrible air quality, it's kind of nice to like stay home and work from home. I'll go in on Friday. I need to grab my laptop before I go out of town anyway. But that's also, it's like, do I have COVID? I don't want to like catch COVID before I like go out of town immediately. How was my day? My day was fine. I was like way less productive than I wanted to be, but I was kind of just chilling on the internet and like trying not to be too loud as I like sang along to like karaoke songs in my apartment. So it's been like pretty chill, even if I really haven't been getting a whole lot of work done. Yeah, how have you guys been? Lost Legends, you said it was a day. It's been a day. You know, some days are like that. Some days are days. Sometimes days are days. I'm gonna try to find the map again. The thing is, we found the map at some point, and then I had to reload, and we didn't have the map. So like, it must have been the time that we got soft locked. So it must be somewhere around here that the map is, but I just don't know. It's been a comfy day. That's great. I love comfy days. Did I watch the Silent Hill thingy?
Combination of a punch clock.
It's kind of loud, isn't it?
Is looking down at you.
I don't know if this goes out for you guys.
A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
I cannot afford to spend 10 cents on that. But yeah, I did not watch the Silent Hill thingy yet. I think I clicked on it and it was like 40 minutes.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Remember, Leo, all items.
Okay, that's not a map. Not loud for you guys. Alright, it's not a map. So, I was hoping the map was in here. But I didn't. I clicked on it and it was like 40 or 50 minutes or something like that. And I was like, I need to do work today. And so I was like, I don't have 40 or 50 minutes to just not do work. And the thing is, I like didn't do work for 40 or 50 minutes anyway. So I like totally could have. But, oh yeah, I know Ryukishi07 is like directing it. Because I saw people on Twitter like very excited about Ryukishi07 directing the new Silent Hill. people have been talking about, like, oh, he wrote Higurashi, like, all alone. It was, like, just him writing Higurashi, and he, like, sold it to someone for, like, 100 yen or something like that. And, like, look at him. He's, like, he's so big now. He's done it. He's, like, it's real. But yeah, I love Higurashi. I love Umineko. So, it's like, I'm so proud of him. 2 new Silent Hill games and a remake of Silent Hill 2. Exciting. I haven't played any Silent Hill games, but maybe it's time. Maybe it's time. It could be time. But yeah, okay, wait. Okay, I did not read Last Legends comments, so I'm gonna read. Reading is hard. Oh, you have the rest of the week off. That's so exciting. It's so good to have time off to just, like, chill and relax. Not do anything. I can steal the map, right? Let's try to steal the map. But yeah, I love Higurashi. I definitely watched Higurashi. It was, like, one of my formative animes, you know? I watched it when I was, like, middle school.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Steal it? We have a 20%, 28% chance to steal it. We don't have a whole lot of healing. The map of Martinez, is that enough? I think the map of Martinez is not what we need. Yeah, hello, Electrip. We got disco stream. It's disco time, baby. We doing the disco tonight. Where in the world did I find the map? It was somewhere. I found the map somewhere. I'm not gonna ask Kuno for a map. Oh yeah, we still have to do the karaoke in the game. We have to find a CD to be able to do karaoke in the game though, and I don't know how to do that. It's beginning already. My throat is already starting to die. It's fine, I refuse to have problems. We're streaming, I refuse.
The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
That's nice.
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. This is a Caprice Kanema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series.
Alright, hydrate accomplished, thank you.
With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Kanema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds.
Is that good?
And go on to a top
It's probably
speed
not good.
of 180 kilometers an hour.
These mean nothing to me. I know nothing about both cars or kilometers. Yeah, afternoon day 2. Yeah, we're already here. We're already to afternoon day 2. And it's been a productive day 2. We've met a very wealthy man. We met a very wealthy man yesterday. I don't exactly know what else we're gonna get done, but you know what? It's day 2. The possibilities are limitless. It's only 1:30. We have so many more things we can get done the rest of the day, which coincidentally, that's also what I told myself earlier today when I had done no work by 1:30 p.m. So, 1:30 still so early in the day. So much can happen by 1:30. It's fine. Hoping for another big jump. We can try. We can find some more big jumps and make them. Oh yeah. You know the light bending ultra rich guy in the shipping container. We all got one of him. We all got a light bending ultra rich guy in a shipping container at home. I'm fine. I was not coughing at all today. I haven't coughed at all today before now. It's just that I'm talking and I'm in the room that had the window open the whole time. And so there's like a bunch of smoke in the room. But otherwise, I haven't been coughing, so it's like, it's fine. It's not COVID. It's fine. I've tested for COVID so many times. The smoke is the worst. Also, hello, Hannah. Hello, hello, hello. The smoke is terrible. The smoke is awful. I haven't gone outside at all today, but I looked outside and it was just like, oh god, that's not, I can't see anything. Like, I can't see the skyline at all. It just, everything disappears into smoke.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look.
A very aggressive looking car there.
Someone has waxed it recently.
That machine puts the loco back in locomotion. Very cool.
You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing in there?
130.
Horsepower?
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR18GU engine from the old Caprice 40.
Yeah, that's what a 7-liter V12 you got there? The voices are a bit quiet. I cannot turn the voices up anymore. I'll just turn the entire game up. I already have the voices turned up as loud as they can go compared to the music. I guess I could try to turn the music down, though. We'll do that once we're through this conversation.
7.2. Supercharged.
Yeah, he is I love how Kim is so proud of his car, you know? It's like Kim loves his car. And we could just sit here and, oh, Kim, my boy, he's back. There we go, we got Kim. That sure is a fine machine you got there.
An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down.
I feel like flaring it up and slamming it down are both things that you probably shouldn't be doing to cars.
Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Ever thought about switching to some helium headlights, Kim?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
Kim, we can do it together. Kim, we could do your hobby together and we can work together and build a beautiful car together and live together and have a lovely and wonderful time together for the rest of our lives, Kim? Kim, please?
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
Definitely maybe.
And means no.
Oh. Yeah, okay, the allergies have been terrible. And yeah, I also considered going outside today because I was like, I would like sometimes something to drink that's not water. Though I did have tea today and it was okay. I did not get sick from tea. I can turn the music volume down a bit so then we can turn the entire game volume up and it won't be an issue. How about that? Hello, Cetagun. Is that how I should say your name? But yeah, we simped for Kim. We simped for Kim again. We tried to simp for Kim just now to be like, Kim, I can help you put your car together.
Inside,
and he was like,
you see a
nah,
set of steering
let's not.
levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
And Kim was like, no, let's not hang out together after this. Let's never see each other again. It's like, Kim, Kim, please. Kim, I just want to be friends. But yeah, oh my gosh. I am air intolerant today. We're all air intolerant today.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alright, we can talk to... So the reason that I'm coming here, again, is because we can ask if they have run the numbers on the fancy suit yet. So we're gonna see what's up with that.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
Fireworker. Wait, but I just want to talk
Roger
about...
that. 10-10, over and out.
This is Precinct 57.
Oh, it's this
How
one.
may I assist you?
It's the ICP serial number.
Yes. The armor was produced by Fairweather in their facilities in Bétancourt, sur la Clé in 42. It was part of a special order for Corps de Pharmacie, a security firm contracted to protect the interests of Oranese pharmaceutical companies in the Seminine conflict.
Okay, we can contact the Corps de Pharmacie.
So, it seems the armor went to Seminine. That's where the paper trail ends, though. Even the firm has proven difficult to track. Corps de Pharmacie has been renamed several times over in the years since the armor was issued.
What is it called now?
The most recently registered firm that the ICP has been able to connect to the CDP is a military contractor called Trinell, and the one before it was Downwell. I think they might be the same contractor.
Colonel is just a fucked up colonel. Also, no, I don't know Ghost of a Tale. What is it?
A suit of armor like this would have been manufactured with a particular person's physique in mind. You should ask for whom this suit was fitted.
Ah, who is the suit fitted for? Tell me, tell me.
Yes, but the ICP tends to be reluctant to share private sector records. I could try to talk them into it, though.
Please, the man is dead.
Sure. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully I will have more information for you then. 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see...
It's a game about being a silly little guy and you're a rat? That sounds like me. That sounds like me exactly. I am both a silly little guy and a rat. And I will say that it is not often the case that everyone else in my life is a rat, but if only that we were the case that we could all be rats together. I can dream.
An old call box with a matrix. East Delta Commerce.
Where is the map? Where in the world did I get the map from? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't need the map that much. Is it like a horror-y sort of game or like a Halloween-y sort of game? Because I realized Halloween's a Monday, right? Halloween's like a Monday. It's like the Monday after I come back. And so it's like, do I do comfy game on Monday or do I do like comfy but also Halloween game on Monday? Because we're probably going to be done. I'm going to try to finish Little Nightmares this Saturday. So it's like I would need another game. Like a one-stream little Halloween-y game.
Can I help you?
He doesn't have a map for us. It's spooky vibes. Medieval-inspired, so dark aesthetics. Exciting, exciting. I will look into it. I'm going to write it down. Because I'm going to forget otherwise. Because I remember things for fully 10 seconds. Alright, it's good that it's written down in chat. Because otherwise I would have forgotten it already. Ghost of a Tale. I managed to I was like tweeting before stream. I was like, alright, we're gonna tweet that there's stream coming up. And so I tweeted, I was like starting in an hour. And then I was like, oh shit, I didn't put starting in an hour in there. And so I put a reply that was like, starting in an hour, I forgot. And then I noticed that I actually had. And so I had to be like, wait, I didn't forget. I remembered this whole time. Alright, music even quieter now. It's just like, this is a... Oopsie, wrong button. Like, that's a summary. That's a summary of the day. I've been, trying to work today, and yet the day has been, that's about the level of brain function that I've had today. Got so confused. Yeah. I was clearly pretty confused, too. You were not the only one who was confused. Okay, what do we have to do? This is get 2 signatures for Everard, but I kind of don't want to get 2 signatures for Everard because I think he's doing something fucky. Though I do think we have the envelope and we can look at it. Also, I think that Everard is gonna continue using us to do his dirty work the whole time. Like he didn't even say what information he would give us if we worked with him. He was just like, I'll think about talking to you if you do more work for me. And so it's like, I don't know, he's probably not going to do anything. He's probably going to make us do 10 different things before he gives us anything. And so I feel like working with Everard is probably not going to work out that well. prove our authority to Titus Hardy certainly did not work particularly well last time. So we're gonna put that one on hold for a bit. Investigate the commercial area. We did report back to Plaisance then. We reported everything back to her other than that there's somebody living there because I think she would, like, be rude. Okay, the waterlock we deal with on Wednesday. We're gonna try to avoid finding any speed. Call back in a day. Close the waterlock on Wednesday. Traffic hooligan is definitely us. We did find a thing to replace the lost pool, actually. So I think we can try to talk to those guys again, but I don't really know what we would get from that. We can talk about the borscht. Yeah, we can talk to the guy about the borscht. I thought we figured out what was in the borscht, and it's like alcohol. Yeah, we have missing people. But this guy is like he's past the waterlock, which is we can't close until tomorrow. And so I don't really know what there is to do there. Track down our badge. A lot of this is like, I don't know, it's somewhere. I want to be able to talk to people about the tattoos. Maybe if I hold the picture of the tattoos, we can talk to people about it? Maybe? Oh. But I can't seem to hold it. Like, it doesn't work. Yeah, so... Oh, there's a bullet slot? There's a keys slot? Ooh. Cool. Alright, we haven't interacted with this yet. Let's see.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Maybe if we eat the picture, it will give us knowledge. You know, it's worth a try. The picture that we took with one of two, like, camera picture bulb things that we had of the body that's long gone. We should try to eat it and gain its knowledge. It's a good plan. Let's do it. Alright, zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship. Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
It's a lot.
It's going to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall, practically integrating them into the youth center.
That sounds noisy.
This is either an ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say.
Okay, so I've been watching some videos about tiny houses recently. And there was one about a little tiny house that was actually built in between 2 other buildings that, like, formed a little triangle. And it just closed off the space in between the 2 buildings to make this, like, weird little tiny home. And just used the walls from the other 2 buildings. And it's like a triangular shape. So the whole house is, like, triangular shaped and, like, very skinny. It was, like, very weird, but also cool at the same time.
My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
That just means it's cubes. That's like a lot of modern architecture stuff. It's just like cubes. But yeah, I wish we could just learn through osmosis. I wish I could just like hug my textbook very close to my chest. Dearly and carefully hug my textbook and just learn everything that way. Rat-sized tiny houses? Oh, that would be so cute. I want to see rat-sized tiny houses. I want like little art now of like little rat Lyra just in the like a tiny little rat size, like in like a dollhouse, you know? Sometimes you see like cats and things in dollhouses. Just like little rat Lyra in a dollhouse. I bet there are pictures of actual rats in dollhouses. That seems so cute. I need that now. I need adorable little rats.
I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. It's not a perfect solution, but...
There's gotta be something fishy about it. There's gotta be something that's like a problem about it, you know? You know, I haven't actually seen Adieti yet. I need to do that. It's been on my list.
How else are you going to build something? It's always inconvenient to build things, and citizens inevitably have disagreements over such construction projects. But there's no other way.
Oh, because I thought it looked cool. I have a -1 to figuring out the logic. Sad. Alright, please.
There
Yeah.
is no loophole. The simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access, and for the next 12 to 40 months, their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
I mean, that sucks. Like, how do you lose street access? It could be cool though. It could be cool if we do this. Guys, it's just noise. But wouldn't it be cool? Yeah, Ariete is about a tiny little girl. Okay, so there's also this other anime called Hatsume and Mikochi that's just about like tiny little girls that live in the forest going about their cute little like forest life, and everything else is like really tiny too, but they're just like super small and like making bread and like living in the trees and things. And it's really cute. I would recommend checking it out if you just want just some beautiful cute healing anime. But yeah, there could be so much cube talk around the town. We could just everything could become cubes. We could become the Cube City. Be the coolest place.
I should have seen it. Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
I feel like that's not true. This guy seems to know everything.
However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything. Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village. You can try a forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
Oh, okay. It's across the waterlock anyway. Cool, so we have to wait for tomorrow to deal with that anyway for like whatever we want to do. Okay, what in the world can we even do? We can continue to talk to more people. We can try to prove our authority again now. Do we look so cool? Oh yeah, we actually kind of do look cool. Wow, that's surprising. I'm amazed. Like we've actually, I feel like these are cooler shoes. I hate them. But yeah, this is, oh, are these sunglasses cooler than the other sunglasses? Yeah, these are cooler. Oh yeah. Mesh top. Oh, the mesh top is awful. The mesh top is terrible. I'm gonna put our shirt back on. We look actually cool like this. Should we put the gloves on? Fingerless gloves. They're kind of not cool. Let's keep them off for now. Alright, we can try talking to the lawyer lady. Maybe we can get something out of her. We know her name now. Freak her out by knowing her name. Maybe
I've got nothing to say
save.
to you.
Okay, we're gonna wait. You're Lizzie Beaufort.
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes, in the way she stands, in her face.
Easy Leo likes you.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
Alright, I don't know what we have to talk to her anyway. But yes, save game. We're doing it. Real full ass save. We can talk to the cook again about the borscht.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising.
Borscht need more vodka?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the unit.
Of course, turning it
already
up seems like a dangerous idea.
Done
Honestly,
this.
the place is a powder keg.
Alright, cut the vodka.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove
Oh.
off and seems to wait for you to speak. He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Shrugging the well-known international sign for specifically the entire phrase, no, I do not know what's behind the door. I honestly just wanted to end I wanted to get the task done. But yes, save the game. Thank you, Hana. Or save the game. We did it. Thank you. Okay, the task didn't clear, and so I figured we had to do something to clear the task. Yeah, workers are definitely gonna be sad. I honestly didn't really care. I just wanted to do something about the task. Check off boxes on my checklist. Okay, we can talk to the guys now that we have replaced the lost pool. We can try talking to them again. We can try talking to Titus Hardy again and seeing if show authority
Looks like
is gonna be better
the
now.
circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Uh-huh. That's still a 3% chance. Everett said you'd cooperate?
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it?
I mean,
man.
if you want to call Everett mommy, who is it my place to tell you that you're not allowed to do that? If that's the relationship that you and Everett have, you know, I'm not gonna kink shame, so that's alright. You have fun with that. Hello, Scully. Hello, hello. Lurking is good. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, feel free to lurk and hang out. But yeah, we absolutely have a checklist. That is the most important thing, and we have to check things off on our checklist. That matters the most. He does seem like... Does Everett seem like the mommy kind of guy, or does Titus Hardy seem like the kind of guy who would call someone mommy? Which one of those?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Push me some more and find out, Gimp. That didn't go well last time. Yeah, Titus. Yeah, I guess. Oh no. Oh no. Fully psychoanalyzing Titus right now. Titus apparently repressed a diaper play man, according to chat. Thank you, chat. Thank you. It's not COVID. It's still not COVID. It's still just the horrible smoke in the air. You know, Everett does want us as a new pet guy. That's terrible. It's terrible, but it's true. He looked at us and he was like, that is a sad little man. And I can use that. I can turn that man into into one of my own. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd never gonna beat the COVID allegations. I'm just not going outside. I'm just not going outside until the air is better. Alright. Good. They're very mature. Everyone's real mature right here. Especially me. Especially and including me and you guys. We're all the most mature around.
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
I have my ass handed to me anyway, buddy. We're having a bad time.
Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Honestly, like, this guy's trying to be mean, but capo is still one of the nicer things that people have called us in this town. So, like, I'll take it. I'll take capo.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Okay, we still have to roll a net 20. Oh my god, we have an authority of 1. That tracks. That's about right. We are the least authoritative person I've ever seen. So we still have to get like a nat 20. Or like the effective equivalent of a nat 20 for our like 2d6. Ugh. But yeah, this guy does actually believe that we're real cops. Real competent cops with 216 solved cases under our belt. He called us a cop. That's the level of acknowledgement that we're taking today. He acknowledged that we are, in fact, a cop. Honestly, we don't have a badge to back it up. So, like, we kind of do need people to just accept that we're a cop. We have neither a badge nor a gun, so we do need people to just accept it. You think I'm a cop? Ooh, do I seem like a cop to you? Ooh, pretty please. And we do at least have the crowbar in our hands. We have the threat of violence on our side. The threat of violence is at least helping convince them that we're actually a real cop. Do we have anything to talk about the hanging about?
Again, just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Well, I would love his autograph because that would tell me his name.
Good one, Titus.
Alright, we've had this conversation
About
before.
fucking time. What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
Alright, but there is.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Did you think I wanted to work with you? Excuse me, I have a job and they pay me $5,000 a year. So I'm set, okay, actually? I'm set. We're good. I don't need another job. He called me a stinky boy in my dreams. He did do that, didn't he? He did call us a stinky boy in our dreams. We are a stinky boy, though. It's true. So it's a smelly time.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Think she could maybe?
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
I guess.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
Yeah, cop with 33 AL to our name doesn't need another job. But we make $5,000 a year as our volunteer cop, so we're fine. The dead man is actually a metaphor for my own destructive habits. That's why we're trying to solve the murder. Maybe if we solve the murder, we can solve the deep pain within our own hearts. That's why we're solving the murder. We must to fix our whole of our lost loved ones. Tell me, Titus, tell me, please.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Hell yeah, we got info. They slipped up.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head.
Oh, you have a gun?
You.
You have a gun? Where did you get that gun, huh? Where's that gun from? Is that gun from my gun? Is that my gun that you have somewhere in you with that? Can you please give me my gun back? Please give me my gun back. I would like to have my gun back. The dead man has joined the chorus of the voices that haunt us every day and every night. It's true. I am honestly a little afraid to go to sleep again at the end of the day because it's gonna be terrible. The dead man is gonna start talking to us again. He's gonna call us stinky again. It's gonna happen. We're gonna need even more speed. Challenge him to a duel to get our gun back. We're gonna lose. We would lose that. We are the saddest and most pathetic and the stickiest little man. I don't think we can win a duel. Oh.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
It's still 3%. Oh my god, our authority is so bad. Challenge him to a drinking duel? We would probably win that one. Yeah. We have a solid chance of winning that one. You have a good point. Alright, please, are you the 8th Hardy
I've
Man?
got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the 8th man?
I am not.
You could be, Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Is she?
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Glenn is simping over here. Glenn is simping for Elizabeth. I mean, I'm kind of also simping for Elizabeth. Like, she's pretty cool. She's a lawyer, you know? Like, she kind of thinks we suck, and it's true, we do suck. But, like, she's actually pretty cool.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
I'm not getting involved in this, though.
Please, do.
It's not her. She's not a Hardy girl. Definitely.
Alright, who is the Hardy girl, though? Yeah, us being a drunk is the one and only thing that we know about ourselves. We think Harry has a humiliation thing. You know, if he does, he definitely, like, picked the right life to, like, go with that, you know? Like, he's definitely getting humiliated constantly all the time everywhere he goes. So he sure picked a good way to be if he does have a humiliation kink. Wait, yeah, he's Harry. Harry the humiliated. The poor man. Poor sad man.
The door is closed.
Are you the Hardy girl?
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
She's probably not the Hardy girl. It's his coping mechanism. He's been humiliated so often he developed it as a psychological defense mechanism. No, poor Harry. Poor Harry. Poor Harry having such a sad life. He's like, you know what? Fuck you, I'm into this. Like, you're gonna make fun of me this much? Fuck you, I'm into it. How do we get to the roof? There's the lady on the roof. How do we get to the roof? Oh god. Sorry, I accidentally moved my mouse onto the browser, and it turns out tab does things to Twitch. I'm gonna be depressed. I damn well may be horny. And they don't know I'm enjoying this. Oh my god. This terrible, terrible man. Living his terrible, terrible life of just being aggressively turned on. Oh, wait, that's Inland Empire. Yeah,
The sight
oh
of
no, it's
bullet
not.
holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Kim, bullet holes.
Where?
Someone's been shot.
There? Those are old.
Oh, okay then.
We should focus on present.
I mean, they're really old. It's true. I thought it was gonna be Inland Empire. I thought Inland Empire was gonna tell us something horrifying again. I mean, it's true that they're really old. Hey, you're a woman. Are you the 8th Hardy boy? Oh wait, this isn't a woman, is it? That's a guy. That's the guy who sings. So, okay, so we know, the thing we know about the 8th Hardy boy is that they have one shoe that is significantly more worn than the other shoe, and they're a woman. That's not a whole lot to go on.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the foot.
Yeah, I think that woman's too distracted. I wonder if it's actually, like, there was the woman who worked at the Whirling in Rags, and she, like, disappeared. Like, she's completely gone, and we don't know where she went. So is it possible that she's the 8th Hardy girl? I do want to get to the roof, but I have no idea how. Oh yeah, we did snap in front of that woman's face. We are terrible. Maybe she had something to say, you know? Maybe she would've paid attention. Okay, the thing is, if there's a way to the roof, it should be from the 2nd floor, right? Right? That's how floors work, right? But this really doesn't seem to connect. We should explore the rest of the town too. We should. We should. There's also, like, we talked to some other people that we kind of, like, I don't think I went into every single room in the apartment building. I don't think he'll tell me how to get onto the roof.
Can I help you?
Another thing. Great.
Yeah, no, he won't tell me about the roof. Yeah, doors. Doors are really the worst. Yeah, how we get up there? It's so far away. Hydrate, thank you. I do have water. I did at least remember to have water today. Alright, time to go very far around. Hello, Yuma! How was your stream? I was kind of lurking around for part of it. I should have said hello and been like, hi, I'm lurking, but I was like attempting to work and was failing at working. But hello, Yuma! I wanna look at the wall again. One day we're gonna look at the wall successfully. How was Morrowind? Alright, women. We're looking for women. Yeah, sometimes you gotta lurk. Sometimes you gotta lurk and stare at your document and desperately try to write words. Got lost a lot.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11.
Didn't we come into this room before? Okay, whoops. Okay, we can put the thing in our hand. Like, it says chain cutter's not in our hand, but like, we can fix that.
This door has been closed
72%?
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud.
After you, detective.
Any women around? Looking for some women in here. Pretty please, need a woman. Okay, we haven't been in here before. Looks on critical theory. Alright, that's Marxist. Okay, revolutionaries posing with guns. Okay. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Flamboyant poster of a white star. Alright, I mean, ooh, that's something. They have a bullet? They have a bullet? What the fuck? They have a gun. Sarah Merizian lounge jacket. Searching for woman but only found communism. I mean, we could theoretically find woman and communism.
You just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
I'm a cop. It's my duty.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Oh, we have a lounge jacket. What does that do? +1 conceptualization? Conceptualization's pretty good. Oh, I mean, we actually look kind of snazzy. Like, it's weird that we have the crowbar and the chain clippers in our hands, but like, we actually look kind of snazzy. I'll take it. We have a lot of clothes now. I might have to actually start selling some of the clothes. Tragic. Imagine selling clothes. What was I looking for? Oh, it was this. We have a new thing. Bankruptcy? I don't remember what this was for. But we have the Jamrock Shuffle. By now, it's clear you like to look inside containers. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Doors are the worst, though. Oh, is this gonna be the thing of makes us better at opening doors? I need that. I need the thing that makes us better at opening doors. But alright, you like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets, maybe more juicy containers. Let's be honest, you like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets, secret containers left behind by the Philippian kings that hold forbidden relics. Okay, but you haven't come across any of those yet. But one day... Wait, is that why you're so hellbent on opening containers? You think you'll find the Holy Scepter and the Orbe de Montaigne? Of course, we need it. We desperately need it. Can I forget a derealization? But +1 experience for every orb clicked is pretty good. We can't unlock this. I guess we could also do White Morning. Oh, -1 authority. We really can't afford that. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? I do not understand. But okay, we're taking the Jamrock Shovel. I need that. I need doors. Oh, you're right. If we have less authority, we can get humiliated any... Oh, wait. No. I did one Jamrock Shuffle. Alright. We can get humiliated even more, and we'll be even happier. Incredible.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
It was pronounced Montaigne. Look, I'm an American. Words are hard. Words are difficult for my little American brain.
Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Oh yeah, you know, communism is in our future.
The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
It's fitting because we're taking their things for ourselves. Communism says this isn't your bullet, this is our bullet now. Everyone needs a bust of Marx in their room just to liven the place up. Just they've got like 0 things, and bust of Marx is the one thing that they own. He does look like me.
Hold on a second. Is this why you broke in here? To find out whether you're Krasmazov?
We do have to test all the possibilities.
Except that Krasmazov is dead. He's been dead for 50 years now.
Okay, but come on.
Well, you both do seem to share an affinity for sideburns. But it seems like old Kras here didn't drink nearly as much as you.
He could have.
Very well. Let's look for identifying features
He
then.
was being too nice to actually put up with us for this.
Doesn't he have a birthmark right here? What about you?
I cannot see my own face.
All right,
bro.
but here's the big thing. Krasmazov looks Samaran, and you don't.
It could be part Samaran.
Okay, you win. Be Krasmazov then. I don't care. Why are you so hell-bent on proving that you're Krasmazov anyway?
I just think it's funny. I honestly just think it's funny. It's my feelings, buddy.
All right, Kras. if you say so.
The Bevs have a bust of Lenin. Incredible. There's a statue of Lenin around. It's there for the purpose of being a statue, more so than being Lenin.
Give me a moment.
Balcony? There's no one here this way. Yeah, Kim really is a best bud. Kim puts up with us being such goddamn idiots all the time. Are you a hardy boy?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Are you painting?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Probably not.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Alright. Go ahead.
Yeah?
I don't have an opinion.
Lying is cool, I guess.
I don't really have an opinion. She can do that if she wants. It doesn't seem like it's gonna bother anyone. Okay. So she didn't want to talk about the murder, so about the armor?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Come on, Cindy, please.
Ugh, alright. Sad piggy.
I am a sad piggy.
I saw
Say
a
that
little girl
again,
in the
Cindy.
fishing village running around with military-grade handwear. Look cute as hell.
Little girl in the fishing village. Look, we've been talking this whole time about Harry wanting to be humiliated, and she just Hero called us sad piggy. So like, we have to take it. Sad piggy and the oinks back. Hi. Sad piggy, I expect you to always answer with yes or oink. I don't need a piggy that says no. Oh, you're right. We could go to Kuno for all the humiliation in the world. It's there. It's there right in front of us. That's why we talk to Kuno so much. It's because we've been craving the humiliation from a child. That's our kink. Oh my gosh, this is turning out pretty cursed today. Oh my god.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
And there's a girl with the gloves.
No. That's all the snitching Cindy the Skull does for today. Actually, I don't even know why I told you what I just told you.
It's because it's my beautiful charm of being a humiliating little boy.
I have a weakness for animals. It's the animal thing again. Damn it.
She really does see us as her little piggy.
Or a weakness for police officers, miss. Thank you either way.
Oh god, we're awful. Okay, we have to figure out how to get to the little village. Yeah, it's the new lounge jacket. The lounge jacket did it. What's that? Money? I didn't collect the money last time? $4.72. That's so many dollars. What is it doing in there? Yeah, the autosave, I think it triggers based on time sometimes. It scares me every time it does it, but I think it's actually just based on time. Doesn't interact with her here? I guess nothing. Some of the things only show up if we're holding the crowbar. Oh, interesting. Okay, I did want to look through everything here to try to figure out if the Hardy girl is over here somewhere. Okay, we did look through everything in this area. Okay, there's another door to the exit, to this weird exit. Yeah, we can just walk around with the crowbar the whole time. That's a perfectly reasonable and non-threatening way to be. Just walking around with a crowbar. Ooh, new jacket, naval coat. -1 half-light. Do we get... Can we try the wall again? Please try the wall again. No,
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Our conceptualization is so high now, though. I will have to put another point into it to try the wall, but like... I feel like it's worth it. It's worth it. Alright. What is this? Oh, yeah, because we can take the suicide crosses off. Alright, let's get the clothes that boost our conceptualization as much as we can. I think we're probably mostly wearing them. Okay. Yeah, because this jacket is conceptualization. Ooh, the shirt also conceptualization? Hell yeah. The tie is Inland Empire. I love that. Alright. Conceptualization, come on, baby. Come on, baby! If the shirt was... If the jacket was longer, we'd give off Columbo vibes. I feel like... You know, Columbo does have the thing if he's like, oh, I'm just a silly little man. I don't know anything about what I'm doing. But the thing is, he does actually know what he's doing, and he's just, like, using that to, like, catch people off guard. So, we're just, that's what we're doing. It's not that we're confused and don't know what's going on. It's, it's that we're just trying to throw people off. It's a calculated ploy by Mr. Harry... Harry something. Harry, whose last name I've forgotten. Yeah, I love Columbo. Columbo is such a good boy. He's just a friend. He just was like, oh, I'm just a silly little Columbo. And it works. It works. Love him.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
58% chance. Come on, we can do it. 58. Dubois. Harry Dubois. Thank you. Harry Dubois, you have a 58% chance of figuring out what's up with the fucking wall. You can do it, Harry Dubois. Please. No!
Why?
The wall!
It's a wall. An ordinary
It's not an ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall?
It's not an ordinary wall, Kim. There's something about this wall, Kim. Kim, I promise one day we're gonna figure out what's up with this wall, and then you'll realize. Then you'll realize I'm the one that's been right this whole time. Kim, please. Alright, I'm gonna try to look for more people. We need a woman who has a foot that, like, she uses one foot more often than she uses the other. Because one of the boots should be worn down. There's stairs here somewhere, right? Oh, balcony, that's what it was. But I don't know who it would be yet. Why are we looking for women's feet? That's the other thing that he's got going for him. He's got women's feet and he's got humiliation. Chart with detectives that looks like he has his shit together and looks like falling apart, versus good at logic and operates on vibes with Harry and Columbo. That's so good. I feel like there's a lot of other fictional detectives that
This
go well
door
on
is
that.
made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one answers.
We should return in the evening.
So, like, cause like Poirot, Hercule Poirot, and Sherlock Holmes are both the, like, looks like has their shit together and actually does have their shit together. And but like Miss Marple is like also doesn't look like she has her shit together, but like actually does have her shit together. I mean, she also like operates on vibes, but like she's good, you know? Like she gets it right every time. Yeah, come back in the evening. That's the guy who actually witnessed the murder. I tried to come back last evening and it like didn't work. And so I didn't really know what to do with it. Like it was like, sorry, the time is not right. And I was like, what do you mean? So we could come back tomorrow to try to figure out what's going on. Alright, we have to wait. We have to wait for... Wait, is this the only way to even get over there? Oh wait, yes, we can get over this way. Ha ha ha. We have to wait. I was gonna come back like this evening, you know, the day that we're currently in, day 2.
You're back.
It's taking a while.
Good. What can I help you with?
Can you show me your feet? Pretty please. Asking for some feet pics for the chat. Chat wants to see your feet. It's definitely not me. It's definitely chat that wants to see your feet. Can you share some feet pics? Pretty please. Please, please, please. Alright, what about the tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Alright, what about those tattoos? Whoops.
Better not tie the fourth stay to the bat stay on this.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
I hope there is something else That's the man who... Better not tie the fourth stay to the bat stay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
We can ask about
More
reality.
lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Alright, what are the times?
These are unimportant times, Detective. You and I were born after the dust had settled. 1,000th of a second too late.
That's kind of ominous.
For the big time.
Yeah, the people demand feet, Joyce. Joyce, the people demand your feet. We all demand feet. Yeah, she is way too savvy of a business person to give her feet away for free. Get some feet pics from the spokesman of a corporation that uses mercenaries to violently suppress strikes. The thing is, all she has to do to prove that she's not a murderer is show us her feet. So, like, it gets her off easy, right? It proves that she didn't kill her own mercenary. It's cheap. Very cheap. Worth it for the feet pics. Come on, Joyce.
The revolution.
Uh-huh.
It's quite easy. Every 100 years or so, our species gets together to decide what's next, who gets shot in the head, and who gets the mineral rights. It's a real kerfuffle.
You know, that's fine.
They are what they are. Who knows? An afterbloom may yet come.
Yeah, I mean, people talk about this lady a little bit. Like, Everard talked about her a little bit. But she's mostly just sitting there waiting for Everard to be willing to talk to her. And so everyone else is sort of just, like, not worried about her. Oh, yeah. Joyce could walk on me. Joyce could step on me. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Joyce. Let's talk some more, Joyce.
Anyway, enough sentimentality. Is there anything else you want to know?
Have you guys been watching Chainsaw Man? Chainsaw Man, the anime of just mommy step on me, please. Like, there was an interview, I think it was with the writer of Chainsaw Man, but it was with something, and the writer was just like, yeah, man, I just want women to step on me. Like, that was it. And the interviewer was also like, yeah, for real, man, I just want women to step on me. I'm like, okay then. Alright, sure. He really does need a Makima. He would be so much better off with a Makima. Kim is too nice for him. He needs someone to say, do what I tell you or I will murder you without hesitation. Oh, we do. We do need to book the feet appointment with her. The step on me, mommy, please appointment. Oh, wait, 97% chance of what is real? We can find something fundamental. We can do it.
What is all of this? The scent, the sound, the air.
Makima would probably kill him. He probably deserves it. He's not very effective. It would be sad to see him go, though. I feel like his pitifulness adds a lot to the world. Yeah, conceptualization is paying off. Putting all of our points into conceptualization and failing to interact with the wall anyway. But it's okay, it worked here.
What world? The only one, I suppose. The world of matter. And its pale antipode.
Antipode? I was in my head, I was like, is that antipode or is that antipody? And I was like, antipody is nuts. But it was not antipody, it was antipode. Sag.
The camera of her mind glides over the surface of the water.
Okay, thanks, Inland Empire. What the fuck does that mean? Hey, Inland Empire, what is that? What do you see, Joyce? What do you see?
Great bodies of water. Forest-covered surfaces. Clusters of light where the cities lie. You've seen the montage. We all have. This world is enough.
It must be. This is the greatest and the kindest arrangement the atoms had in them.
Indeed. There is a term of endearment they coined for it in the DeLorean century, when humanity was high on this world, discovering more and more of it. These archipelagos included. Elysium.
Ooh, title drop, baby. Title drop. I mean, we got the actual title drop of Disco Elysium last night. Elysium. I guess we were supposed to have talked to her beforehand, but we didn't. Elysium.
It does. There are those who would call it hell.
What is hell?
A term of hatred that originates, like many such things, with the Mesk petro-fascists.
What?
Oh, you want a picture of the world? There is no complete set yet, dear. They're having some trouble reaching orbit.
Damn, we've got, like, sailing boats. Like, sailing ships, and we're also, like, going into orbit. That's pretty wild.
Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, we're viewing the world from the inside, sideways.
It's a ball?
That's looking less and less likely, Detective.
It's not a ball?
You wouldn't know it from the tabloids, but the ORG nations have been launching weather balloons into the lower ionosphere since the 30s.
What shape is our world if it's not a ball? Is this finally the torus world that we all dream about in math classes?
ORG. Occident Revelshograd.
But yeah, pictures of the world ball. That's that's what we're after here. World ball pictures. We learn about the pale. Ooh.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of images. Between the big three, they're piecing together a dark grey corona.
Corona? Oh no.
Yes. Pale covers 72% of the surface. There are grey flares and prominences, even arcs above entire isolas. The images are blurry, but if there was a sphere in there, it certainly looks like it fractured a long time ago.
Yeah, what? Pale? I mean, so water covers like 72% of the world, right? What is pale? And gray flares and prominences? That sounds like magnetic field stuff almost, right? Pale is eldritch shit? Ooh, buddy. I was like, this is the normal world, but this is in fact the eldritch world. I thought that Mr. Wealthy Man bending space around him was like the one weird thing, but ooh, buddy, we got eldritch. That's so cool. Oh yeah, actually, Mommy, tell me more about the eldritch stuff.
A cold fear seeps into you.
Yeah, baby.
They say there is a rarefied envelope of matter surrounding the darkened disk of our planet. That is, if we are still living on a planet. Or, to speak more plainly, imagine vast swathes of land disrupted by nothingness.
What? Oh, the Earth is actually flat? Wait, the darkened disk of our planet? The world is flat. Yeah, just unreality. That's so fucked. How do we get between the different patches of unreality then? Oh, how does that even work? Like, we have ships. There's clearly water. But, like, what's in between? What? Can you just sail off the edge of your little patch just into nothingness? That's so cool.
I am sorry, dear. It must sound quite terrifying through the acute encephalopathy. Even scientific positivism isn't entirely convinced about what we're dealing with here. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. Maybe when they get the complete set together, it will jolt us out of our rut, bring us together. However naive it may sound.
That's but there's been like people with varying accents. Like she's got like a more British accent, but we're in like France and everyone else is French. And there have been people that like sound pretty distinctly American to me. So like, how? Like, is there a way of traveling between the different, through the Pale? Or what? Is Pale just like antimatter, or is Pale like, I guess when I think of Pale it feels like the Pale Rider, like death. Yeah, we have South Americans too, yeah. But yeah, what the fuck? What's the Pale? This is dope as shit. Damn, I thought this was gonna be like the normal world, and so I like wasn't talking to her about reality because I was like, I know about reality, that's gonna be a boring conversation. But no, what the fuck? I don't know about reality at all. It turns out I also have acute encephalopathy. And I also don't know the world. Some kind of quantum fog? Ooh, dope. Specialized chips and certain radio waves that pass through the Pale. That's so cool. That's so cool. I want like an actual D&D game in this world now. I want to have to like pilot the ship through the Pale. That sounds so cool. Oh my gosh. I love it.
You have misimagined it. I don't have the power to convey to you the effect and geometry of the images that depict our world from below low orbit. It's...
Where does Marx fit into all of this? Yeah, what the... Everything has weird names, but Marx is still Marx. Like, he gets to keep his name. But everything else, it's not like Russia. It's like, oh, he's like Samarin, you know? What is that?
It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. Very disco. You'd love it.
Hell yeah. If you say it's disco, baby. Disco is what I'm here for.
See? Everyone finds something worth holding on to in this world. However wasted its opportunities.
And we found disco.
Suddenly, you're conscious of yourself standing there, on whatever this all is. Your arms hang down by your sides.
Yeah, what's keeping us up? What's keeping us from like completely falling apart? We're just, you know, we're just one of us. Like our world isn't round. Like we don't have gravity to hold us all together. It's the disco. Disco makes the world go round, actually. Oh. Yeah, this place is fucked up and these people are like, but I think that I'm not gonna tell you who the murderer is because we gotta have more communism. And it's like, okay, cool, but did you forget the part where world is floating in space, in nothingness, in the Pale? That part's real. That part's happening. Oh my god. Gonna be like Walter White in that one scene. I wish I knew what scene you were talking about. I wish I knew anything about Breaking Bad. I see gifs of it on Tumblr. That's my experience with Breaking Bad. The one where he falls over and cries. I got that one. Okay, I do know that one. You're right. We are that. I've got that one's a meme, and so I got it. Actual series, don't know. Memes I can handle. Yeah, Tumblr is not quite dead yet.
The lieutenant observes you both, silently. He adjusts his glasses.
Oh yeah, let's talk more about the Pale.
The Pale is not, technically speaking, part of reality.
Yes. Also, I think we've had enough excitement for today. We do have a case to attend to.
Kim, no! Kim, this is excitement, and you're right. We need to talk about the Pale.
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else.
No!
I don't think your colleague would appreciate that. He has already been so patient with this whole exercise.
Yeah, Kim wants us to avoid having an actual breakdown. But Kim, it would be beautiful. Kim, it would be a beautiful breakdown and you should let us have it.
Let's continue with something else, all right? You can ask about anything else in the world. Anything.
Why does Kim not want to talk about the pail?
You could sneak back later when the lieutenant is not here, unless you can convince him to step aside.
That's, I don't want to ask Kim to go. I love Kim. We love Kim. We don't want to ask him to leave. I'm becoming the intrusive thoughts. That's my goal in life. My goal in life is to become the intrusive thoughts for all of you guys. So that I will be there in your heads telling you to always make the worst and most terrible choice. Or at least the most cursed choice.
What I am not is a basic term of reality.
What would Lyra do? Lyra would pick whatever game option seems the funniest.
There may be a way to get her speaking about herself at some later juncture.
What is this?
A bird?
A plane?
Sphenicid? A flightless bird of the polar regions?
A featherless biped. Lyra would drink this gallon of milk even if she was lactose intolerant. Okay, I will say, you should take care of your intestines. You should not eat the things that make you sick. That is something that Lyra would do. Lyra would not eat the things that make her sick. I regularly choose to not eat the things that make me sick, even though it makes me very sad. It makes me so sad. I thought that the sorbet was gonna be okay, but it turns out the sorbet wasn't okay. Lyra, drink pilk? I have drank pilk. So, okay, that one is fair. Lyra has in fact drank pilk in the past, so that one is true. It's, it's not that bad. I think I had it with, like, very fancy milk and with, like, nitro Pepsi, which, like, those are both, so it was like fancy pilk. It was the most esteemed noble of pilks. It's kind of just like, you know, there's like root beer floats, right? Where you have like soda and like ice cream, or like root beer and ice cream, and you can like do it with other sodas. The thing is that like Pepsi is already really sweet, so when you put Pepsi and milk together, it just kind of tastes like a float. Like, it's like the Pepsi, like, you associate the sweetness with the milk, so it tastes just like regular soda with regular ice cream in it, because it's, like, very sweet soda with regular milk. So it's actually, like, not that bad. Like, it tastes fine. It sounds really weird, but it basically just tastes like a float or something. So it's, like, it's not that bad. But yeah, okay. It's fair that I would eat anything that doesn't make me ill. Basically. The family recipe for pilk passed down through the ages. Yeah, pilk is a lot like it's just like an ice cream float. So it's, I think I would prefer an actual ice cream float to pilk, but it's like not as bad as it sounds. It's just kind of weird. Also, my phone is trying to remind me that we have a 191 air quality index. I think I saw something else saying it was over 200. It's real bad. It's real bad. Oh, pickle milk? That sounds awful. I am not a big fan of pickles. The thing is, I could try it, because I, like, have homemade pickles that we make at home. They're very easy. They're not... I don't think I trust that they, like, aren't gonna go bad. I think they're probably not preserved. But it's just like white vinegar and rice wine vinegar and like sugar, and then you like put it over your cucumbers, and it's like fine. And they taste good. They're tasty cucumbers. But so I have like the pickle liquid from my pickles. So I could just like mix I could just mix some of the pickle liquid and milk together. Like, I could do it. I'm not going to because I think it would be really gross. I think it would probably, like, not, like, the milk would curdle, and it would be a really bad time. And also, I don't think I can drink milk on its own without really hurting my stomach. So I'm not actually going to make my pickle milk. But, like, the fact that the ingredients are in my fridge right now is, like, I could make the pickle milk. I could do it. I could just take a singular sip of the pickle milk. And that wouldn't be enough to make me ill. So, like, I could. It's there. Yeah, Joyce, we're just standing here silently for 5 minutes talking about pilk. Kim is just like, the fuck is this pilk shit you guys are talking about? Are we the intrusive thoughts? Of course we're the intrusive thoughts. This is why Inland Empire is the best. Because we are the Inland Empire this time. Alright, what are we? We are a featherless biped, of course.
Ah. This is the pier of Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A, where the tenants have been kind enough to rent me a slot.
just push Kim away by talking about pilk for too long. You want me to step on you before or after the pilk? At the same time, mommy. Pilk while we're getting stepped on. That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it here.
Or two. A pre-revolutionary tenement. Old buildings are called tenements, you see. And new buildings, bâtiments. After, les bâtiments nouveaux. But 33A and 33B are not nouveaux. They're old. This one used to be 8 to 10 stories tall. A real high-rise by the standards of the last century. Built to mirror the skyscrapers across the bay in the Delta. That was before the war, of course.
Harry would like a vodka in his pilk. I feel like you could actually make a drink that's like vodka and pickle juice and milk. And you could like sell that drink. And like people would buy it. Like you could sell a pilk, like vodka pickle juice milk shot at like a fancy bar and people would actually purchase that. It sounds horrendous. But, like, I might be curious enough to try it. You could do it, but should you? The thing is, the answer's always yes. The answer to should you is always yes. It doesn't matter what it is. You should do it. Real though, actually, don't. You know, don't make yourself ill. Don't do things that hurt you. Sometimes the answer is in fact no, but like, isn't it tempting? Isn't it tempting to say yes? That's what video games are for. Video games are for being able to say yes at all the horrible things that we know we should say no to. Yeah, White Russian is vodka, milk, and Kahlua. Yeah, we're just swapping the Kahlua out for pickle milk. And see, it's like if you swap the Kahlua out for Pepsi, it's like that's not even that different, because Pepsi's really sweet already. So it's like a White Russian with just Pepsi instead of Kahlua would just be like fine and normal. Oh god, chunks of pickle in your shot. That sounds awful. Just feel the little chunks of pickle going down. They're still in your mouth when you're done with the shot and you have to like chew them. Oh no. This is a terrible day. I am having fun, but this is a terrible time. Alright. Joyce, what's in the building?
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This was once primo real estate, before the cannons lopped 4 or 5 stories off.
Splat, splat.
Can she hear us? She's so far away.
You could be wrong, but from here it appears as if she's running the brush across her throat in a soaring motion.
Her own throat?
Wonderful.
Or Joyce's. Yeah, what's up with Cindy Skull?
The girl in the old lady rags?
No, something basic about reality.
Ah, yes. There's something very satisfying about discussing the fundamental facts of reality. It's a neurological disorder caused by a lack of vitamin B in the brain. Symptoms include a retrograde amnesia. It's quite serious. You should get yourself checked out.
Yes, lack of vitamin B in the brain. That's what did it to us. It's not the drinking, it's not the drugs, it's just a lack of vitamin B. Wonderful. We'll just eat some vitamin B and we'll be lovely and okay.
Well, it's either bariatric surgery or long-term alcohol use.
Definitely the surgery then. Absolutely the surgery.
That seems unlikely.
Did I know that Lyra Lovelace spelled backwards is Lyra Lovelace? If only that were true. Ecalivol Ariel. Yes. That's the one. Encephalopathy is a blanket term for something's fucked with your brain. It's amazing how much stuff like that there
Glad
is
to have
in
been
medical
of assistance.
things.
The little that I know. Anything else?
Where a lot of it is just like, yes, here's the fancy term for like shit fucked. Like eczema is like, this is the fancy term for your skin is bad, we don't know why. It's like, that's how it goes. Skin is bad, we don't know why. NASCAR backwards is race car. Okay, but race car backwards is race car. That much is true. Race car is in fact one of those words that it's a palindrome. I thought those were really cool when I was a kid, and like they're still kind of cool, but it's just like, yeah, that's neat. Cool. Now it feels like someone's gonna ask me like a coding question about them in an interview.
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there.
Ooh.
She wants to merely represent.
Interesting.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
What are the rest?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest
An unknown
Star.
entity. Alright.
She nods.
What about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Will you tell me the trade secrets if I ask nicely enough?
First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Elements that gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
An octopus? I'll slay it!
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world, including your own.
Sounds easier than solving a murder.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike.
I was just joking.
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
But return how? From where? Octopus? You mean somebody got 8 feet out there? So many feet to step on Harry. So many feet.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Wait, she just admitted that the lynching and the strike are connected.
I think we know.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh, you mean Measurehead? My old buddy Measurehead. My old buddy Measurehead who won't stop being racist to me even though he has been explicitly told to stop being racist. Alright, they're connected?
Yes, I believe there is a connection, but that's a subject for later. Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Everett's a beast of a man, in many ways.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
Okay, well how would we do things off-site?
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Well, that is kind of what unions are about, you know?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Overtime pay and a medical plan seems pretty reasonable.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
What are they, actually?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Yeah, worker-owned, that's a thing.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I mean, there's some like worker-owned companies, right? Isn't like King Arthur Flour is like worker-owned, right? They're a cool company. I don't know if that's the same as everyone being on the board. Probably most people don't know a whole lot about being on the board, but yeah, overtime pay seems pretty reasonable. Yeah, I don't know what those words mean.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That seems like a lot.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
An opening gambit, surely.
King is dead, long live the workers. Alright, sounds like an opening gambit.
So I hoped. But this type of opening is usually followed by a more reasonable offer. I've yet to hear one. Just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
I'm sure Everett has a real plan in mind. He wouldn't just be doing this for no good reason. Unless they're just trying to, like, buy time with the murder. But they don't seem too worried about that.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
I mean, mañana is just like tomorrow.
This checks out.
Alright, what's going on?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
His name is Call Me Tomorrow? I see. Well, baby, I'll call you tomorrow. Call you mañana.
The scabs?
Yeah. Can
you
also
mean the
mean
huddled
morning.
masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
I have retained that small amount of my high school Spanish.
Don't let her answer it herself.
The scabs at the gate. Did you put them there? Let's call them strike breakers.
If these strike breakers were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not yet, at least.
Yeah?
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Oh yeah, what's up with mañana? I mean,
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
She's being sarcastic. Don't take her performance literally.
That's how you
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
I mean, he certainly knows what he's doing.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
Let's do it.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
We have alcohol for blood. That's us. Sad, wet little man with alcohol for blood. But okay, Everard has a twin.
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Huh?
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
Okay, what about the rest of the union?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
Yeah, how are there two of them? Like, where is the other one hiding? Like, we've only met one of them. Where in the world is the other one? They look the same? Yeah, does the other one live in a container? Where is the other one? How have we not met the other one yet? We've met, like, everybody. Where in the world is number two? Yeah, how do we even know if we're talking to Everard? Does the one we talk to have a lazy eye or not? I don't even know. I don't remember. Yeah, I have no idea. How do they like each have their own box and they just like switchy the boxes around? I'm so confused. I'm so lost. What's going on? We have no idea. Go back to Everard and be like, I know you're not who you say you are. We've explored the city block. It's fair. He might be the next city block over. But the next city block over, that's too far. Too far, that's not part of our world. Our world encompasses this exact one city block. That's all we got. Does the other one want a pet guy too? We can be multiple people's pet guy.
Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I mean, it seems kind of not great. Like, Union's fine. This guy's, he's a bit of a sketchy one. But we're just gonna not talk about that.
Of course, officer.
Alright, something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
This forewoman, her name?
Her name?
Sadly, the company records do not even give a name. She's just forewoman in private correspondence. Holly. I don't even know if it's a sir or given name. And I don't have access to the Union's files.
Have we run into the Union before? Also, when was the election?
Downright haunting, if you ask me. The Wild Pines suspected foul play, but what could they do? It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty sketchy.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
Of course. How else can I help?
By the way, I've spoken to Everard Clare.
You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. Was just doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something...
Oh, he was fine with us saying everything to her.
How could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
I mean, he's already said it's okay. You don't have to justify it.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
He asked me to open a door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
Nope. Real, literal door.
Oh my. A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
Well, like, the guy sucked, so it's fine.
Of course. The RCM has the right to inspect any premises. How else would you catch the bad guys? The information was useful, I hope.
It was, I
Her
think.
bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Well, we're a sad and lame little man. We're a little human pet man. We just do what we're told. That's our job.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal, and it was not for nothing. I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Well, I mean, Everard was fine with us sharing information. Yeah, Kim doesn't like it, so we listen to Kim. She already knows that they sent mercenaries and now one of them's dead. Like, she knows that. Yeah.
Naturally, Detective. There are lighter topics to gossip about.
I mean, I just want to say that Everett fucking has my gun. He stole. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that Everett stole my gun, but like he did.
Of course, Detective.
He did.
Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop. Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
Okay, she will actually talk to us if we help with the drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes, after they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
Do they make speed? I do kind of want to avoid finding speed because I think that if we find speed, we're gonna have to, like, use the speed. It's gonna, like, force us to, and I don't want to do that.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know.
Breakthrough
And
imminent.
know. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
And we need to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Everard and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Boy, do I think I know someone who likes to talk.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Oh. I'm gonna need bolt cutters?
Unlikely, officer.
We have them, though.
I'm talking about the lorries. Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
How convenient.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Can we put our racist driver in jail?
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight. upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Yeah, what's up with the lorries?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the
Ooh.
drawbridge. The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries.
That's creepy.
However,
The company's got a lot of control.
this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the trade committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
How did we get in?
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, we have suspicions that one of the drivers was present at the lynching. Do we?
The two might even be connected.
I was assuming still that the person who did the crazy driving was me, because that seems like something I would have done.
Or not. Though, if you have evidence to the contrary, I'm eager to hear it.
As eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done.
All right. So we'll do that. We'll find the driver who's moving drugs.
Yes?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Excellent. According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
It says she takes a long sip of tea. I was assuming she had an actual, like, tea cup and with, like, on her, like, beautiful, like, fancy little teacup. And I was like, what the fuck? It's raining and cold, lady. But it's, in fact, she has a thermos. She has a thermos for her tea. It's not, like, a beautiful and cute little teacup. But I love, like, beautiful and cute little teacups just in places that they shouldn't be. I think it's, like, so funny when people have, like, cute little, like, dainty little teacups and they're, like, on a roller coaster or something like that. And you're like, that's not where a teacup is supposed to be. What tea would she drink? I want to come up with a pun. But I'm not. I'm like, what ends in T-Y? Pepsi tea? Pilk tea? She's got her... P. That's her thing. We have everyone's thing. Her thing is P. Got it.
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I can keep the drawbridge up for a few more days at least. You should have the time you need.
All right, let's go.
In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
Yeah, she's
Of course,
she's
detective.
the piss drinker.
Take...
Oh, Inland Empire.
What's
Let's
this?
go. Okay, no.
We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
It's not me, or it's me. I am the most sane one around.
The air suddenly feels calmer,
Hell yeah.
more transparent in a strangely tender way. Perhaps it's the hangover. Perhaps it's a temporary surge of serotonin. But something tells you it's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
What is that?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
What?
Incrementally.
Incrementally.
History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly.
Yeah, we're gonna get better step by step. Goal of the day, don't have alcohol. Though that's actually not a good way to get over alcohol addiction. You have to, like, wean off of it.
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
Yeah, goal 1, don't die. We've done that so far today. We've lasted nearly 2 hours without dying, which is frankly a lot. So it's going okay. Oh no, enlightened centrism time. No, our man is just too fucked up to deal with politics. He just needs to deal with, like, making it through a day. He just needs to, like, go to sleep. Alright, let's
What
not.
you want
I can't.
is immaterial. The kingdom of conscience is coming.
The kingdom of
whether
conscience
you
is
like
too
it
cringe.
or not.
Kingdom of conscience is
very
too
slowly.
cringe. Yeah, I know alcohol is one of those where you like really have to be careful, I think, because it actually like changes the chemistry of your body, and so you become like actually physically dependent. Like you will die if you go cold turkey on alcohol. Scary stuff.
The Jamrock
Oh,
Shuffle.
yeah. Doors. We did it.
In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with the network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows, maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all be yours.
Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull. The three things that matter in life. Oh, we did it. We have the Jamrock Shuffle. We're gonna... Doors, no longer the enemy. Doors, now best friend. Yeah, we can get over doors now. Our greatest fear.
Wow, so someone's been a little...
Oh, come on, drama. Fuck off. Stretch. Thank you, Last Legends. Stretch. Oh, that's a good idea to stretch. You guys should stretch too and hydrate and everything. Stretching is good and important. Ugh. Alright, drama. We're not boring. We're fine, drama. Alright, I'm gonna save. Stretch again. Stretch! Thank you. Stretching is important. You guys stretch too. If I stretch, you have to stretch as well. It's very important. You all have to. Alright, saving the game though, actually. We had a long conversation, so we need to save the game. Yeah, stretch to the right. And stretch to the left. Yeah. Stretching is good and important. Alright. We're gonna do something. Oh, talk to people about drugs. That's what we're doing, right? Find the armored gloves. Wait until we don't have Kim. And solve the jam mystery. Yeah, we need to talk to the drivers. That's who we're talking to. Thank God for the task things that write things down. I have a problem in like fucking Pokemon. Pokemon where there's like only ever one thing to do at a time. But the thing is, it's still like if I go like a couple months without playing the Pokemon game, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have no idea where I was or what I was supposed to be doing next, and I'm so lost. Yeah, talk to people about drugs, a normal and everyday occurrence. Hey, is it you? Are you the drug dealer?
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Is this your mug? Okay, gonna head to bed. Good night, Gun. Have a good night. And you stay disco too. Have disco dreams that are hopefully better than Harry Dubois' disco dreams. But good night. Alright, you bro, is this your mug?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Yeah, don't let dead people call you stinky in your dreams. And if the dead people call you stinky in your dreams, you be sure to call them stinky back. Because really, they're dead, so they are actually stinkier than you. You're the unstinky one.
God damn.
Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
I was gonna be like, you can have it if you like it so much, but actually, like, no. No, anyone who likes it that much doesn't, no, they don't get to have it. Nope, 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 nope.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What about drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Okay, well, you don't have to do what you sell.
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector.
His name is just Racist Driver. Racist Driver doesn't get a name. He also, the reason that he doesn't like drugs, the only reason that he doesn't like drugs is because he's so racist that he like, but the drugs are from the brown people and I don't like the brown people. So he doesn't like the drugs. I didn't get the irony. Did I miss something? Oh no. What did I miss?
They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic
Oh my
sabotage.
gosh, this is the worst reason to not do drugs.
Perhaps it's good to agree to get him talking.
So you're not smuggling?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
Oh yeah, he doesn't let anything pollute his body while he's smoking. You know, this man, his only reason for not doing drugs is because he's racist. So I think as long as the smoking is from his part of the world, he's okay with it.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
So why are you here?
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Have the kids been getting in your drugs?
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, there's a lorry with doors open.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if they're having a good debate over genetics, I am concerned.
Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Well, that's what he gets. Bad for him, I guess, and I'm okay with it being bad for him.
Travesty is what it is.
Okay, who is running drugs then?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran.
Okay, he doesn't know.
His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
The street vendor south of here.
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
I mean, we did learn that he's a lorry driver, which we didn't know before, so that's some piece of information. But, like, hey, I don't think he's the smuggler. He has his own other source of income. He doesn't need the smuggling. The person who's doing the smuggling doesn't need to, like, sell shit for money. Like, they're good.
Guess so.
Alright, I don't want to talk about rights and privileges of lorry men. I'm terrified. Damn, I was kind of hoping that he was the one. that he was the one who was smuggling drugs. Because it's like, damn, he sucks. I would be so okay with him being the one that we have to, like, send to prison. Alright, this lady is probably not the one smuggling drugs, because I don't think she knows what's going on. Yeah, unfortunately, the man hasn't done anything illegal yet. He's just been terrible. And unfortunately, it's not illegal to be terrible. Alright. This guy's a lorry driver. You selling drugs?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Hey bro, you seem like you know about drugs. I love Harry has done so many drugs. Like Harry has to know how to actually like look for drugs, and yet he's like, what about drugs? So, you know anything about drugs? It's like, I feel like that's not the way that you actually ask someone to buy drugs. Though to be fair, I've never purchased drugs, and so I wouldn't know. But it seems like, I feel like, so you sell drugs? Is like not the right way to start that conversation.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness,
Surfing the
you know?
psychic waves. Okay, telling a story. So, okay, Danganronpa. Danganronpa has like a bunch of weird little mini games when it's solving its murders, and one of the mini games in like the second and third games, or like it's different mini games, but the one in the second game is you're like skateboarding or like snowboarding or something through your mind and through like the psychedelic part of your mind. You're like skateboarding and answering questions. And in the third game that they changed this to like you're like driving a car through the psychedelic vaporwave landscape of your mind and like running over hookers that are standing on the side of the street, and it's called Think in Time. And like I will never forget Think in Time. Like it's so beautiful. It's such just an incredible thing. Like as a game to play, Think in Time is like a little awkward, but my god, it's so beautiful. Danganronpa is completely insane. I love Danganronpa so much. It makes no sense at all, and it's beautiful. The actual plot makes sense. The mini games are like, I mean, the plot sort of makes sense. It's still wacky, but the mini games are a lot of fun.
But those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
Bro, I'm looking for a dealer.
Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk. Are you trying to pull some sort of an entrapment thing on me?
I am.
Entrapment is a practice whereby an officer of the law induces a person to commit a criminal offense that the person would have otherwise been unlikely to commit, usually through some trickery, persuasion, or fraud.
Yeah, we're talking about feet stuff when a murder is afoot. Yeah, I wrote that title. I realized that it's the game is afoot, but I realized that after I wrote the title, and I was like, that's fine, we're keeping it. But a murder is afoot, and I was like, the whole thing's about boots, so it's good. But the thing is, there's so many feet. There are so many feet in this stream that are not specifically the boots, so it works out. It works out. It's almost as good as last time, where they actually said the title of the stream in game by complete coincidence. It's not quite that good, but it's still pretty good. All right, come on, Tommy Lehom. We're just trying to find a smuggler.
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their lorry and drive it to Jamrock.
My unmatched naming skills have picked the very first thing that came to my mind. Afoot would be difficult to download if the game were afoot. Ha ha ha. Good one. I like it.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration.
Hello, mage. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Alright, who's smuggling drugs?
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here. You really need to find another man to probe with those questions.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Wouldn't say he's lying. Not at all. Alright, who else is a lorry driver who's even around? I guess we go to ask the dude who's selling things, but I really don't think he's the lorry driver who's selling drugs. He has this whole thing. He doesn't need to sell drugs.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
72% chance of him giving us money. But it's pretty good.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business.
Hey,
remember.
You seem like a really successful entrepreneur. You wanna support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
It's an investment. I'm gonna buy those speakers from you if you give me enough money to do so.
An investment? What kind of investment?
I'm a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane.
I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. How much are we talking about here?
10 real?
10 real is a
He
bargain
did
for
it.
that kind of investment. You got it, my man.
Look, we actually... If we were willing to sleep on the streets tonight, we can almost afford our babies the speakers. We almost can. Classic thing to say to a cop. Everything is so cool and legit here, man. Yeah, we're basically asked this guy for a bribe because we know he's like doing some sketchy shit. Ask for $1 million, if only he would give us $1 million. I want to believe. I was too much of a coward. I should have believed. Alright, come on, you selling drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
Okay, who else is a lorry driver then?
Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent.
I'm
tasty
so
drugs.
into drugs, man. But no, we're just looking for a lorry driver.
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But
Cool narc. That's
I'm
the
not
one.
a lorry driver. I'm just a street vendor. I don't know anything about
Okay,
that.
bro, we know you're a lorry driver.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he tells it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Come on, you are. We know.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
Okay, he definitely is a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm
not a lorry driver. That's my job. My job is a lorry stayer, in fact. We're not a driver, we're a lorry stayer. That's the one.
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
okay. Maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Okay, that's cool. All I really care about is the drug operation, bro.
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
The drug crowd. The drug crowd that we all know.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Come on, bro. You know. I'll be telling your employer that you're selling this stuff, bro.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Yeah, he's our boy and I like him.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Okay, but who are the bad people?
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
Come on, Silang. We're buddies. Help us out. No one's gotta know it's you. We're buddies. Yeah, Kim is playing bad cop for us. That was honestly so sweet of Kim to play bad cop for us.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Wait, okay, wait. So when it was first the case that it was like the person's, the murderer's like shoe was a lot more worn down, like one shoe was a lot more worn down than the other, I was like, maybe it's because they're a driver. Like maybe they're a driver and that's what's caused their one shoe to wear down more than the other shoe. And we know that the 8th person was a lady, and now we know that the 8th person is a lady driver. It's all coming together. It's coming together. We've got her.
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy
Yeah,
Boys?
couldn't they be? Is it the lady that's like struggling?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved.
Yeah, our
I
boy
told
is so
you.
good. We're not taking our boy down to the station. Our boy is so good.
He's not ruling her out.
All right, who are the people who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool.
Bro,
now.
we're so cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Okay, he probably isn't gonna know whether she's associated with the Hardy Boys, but we can ask. We can ask. It's worth a try.
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
But yeah, bro, we're so cool now. We're so cool.
Right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve
We
it.
can have matching funky sunglasses? Oh, I mean, he does want us to buy matching funky sunglasses. But okay, woman who is a lorry driver. Do you know a woman who's a lorry driver?
Stuck in the rain in a traffic
Save the
jam,
game.
man.
All right, one sec. Saving the game. Thank you. I do realize save the game could probably be used adversarially against me if I end up saving the game in a bad place. But I'm ready for that. I'm ready for the situation when I'm playing a game where save the game is actually adversarial. It seems like it's gonna be fun.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
Oh, need your help.
Man, I was hoping it isn't going to be her. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some evil drug trafficker. And I don't know where she is.
Okay, so who is the drug trafficker, buddy?
I didn't, man. I told you I was hoping it's not her. That she wouldn't be mixed up in it.
Well, you don't know then.
It's true. We would of course a lie. But a kind heart is tricky. Bah. Emotional rhetoric. He knew something and he didn't share it with you. That's a fact.
All right, well, come on, buddy. What's up?
Thank God I don't know. People here call her the lady driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Okay, who is she?
A friend? An acquaintance.
Tell me.
I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Okay, she's cool as fuck. We've got that much.
A youngish woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
Yeah, this lady could step on us. I'm so ready. We gotta meet her.
What color hair?
Blue and violet.
Ooh, fuck
Dyed.
yeah.
It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Yeah, I mean, she's cool as shit. Who is
Damn,
she?
I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
We can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Pretty please?
I just can't, man. I'm not naive. She's got the darkness in her. That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Okay, well, it's not snitching.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is.
Come on, pretty please.
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Oh.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Her mind?
The way it worked. The trouble it was giving her. Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
I don't want to have to talk to the racist driver again.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one. The grey-haired woman. Maybe she knows something.
Worth a try?
Wait, this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others ratting her out?
Yeah, what's up with that, bro? You just don't want to get your own hands dirty?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt too.
Alright, well, buddy, we're just trying to solve a murder. But whatever, we can try other ways.
Thank you, friend. Wow, this makes me feel like I should pick up smoking again. Would help with my rhymes too.
No, don't do it. Don't smoke. Smoking is bad for you. And you shouldn't do things that are bad for you. Alright, hello? Hello, are you feeling a little bit better? Yeah, he did call his friend.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph, in her hands, in the background. The radio, no response. Wherever.
I'm snapping her fingers in front of her face is so rude. I don't want to do it. Time to talk to the racist again. Hello, racist. Tell us something about the lady with the blue hair? The cool lady with the blue hair?
Looking for something, Aunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
You've been giving me the runaround. Fessa, where's the lady driver?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh. Alright. Fuck you.
Listen up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
Okay, just tell us who the fucking lady driver is.
You're all bark and no bite. The real dogs are up in Jamrock. Everyone knows that.
You mean La Puta Madre?
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock. Controls what is probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Dick, so he's just trying to, like, avoid getting in trouble with the gang?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, cross my arms and
Then
nod.
I
We're so
presume you
cool.
are familiar with his peonies.
Kim can do the work for us.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who'd do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
Oh, Kim is the one who's leaning into his racism this time. Do it, Kim. Get him.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
I'm so cool. I'm the coolest there's ever been.
You're not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
Kim is so cool. Kim, do you want to step on us? Kim, do you want to pet? Okay, like Dreep, have a good night. Go to sleep. I hope that whatever you need to wake up early for tomorrow goes well. Good night, good night. Have good dreams. Don't let the evil dead people tell you you're stinky.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard
Thank you
job.
for showing up.
It won't take
Thanks
a
for
long
coming
time.
and chatting.
It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carter's Guild.
Oh yeah, the strong Lorryman and Carter's Guild. Well, Kim has a gun and he's right in front of you, buddy.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
The lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
Yeah, we totally left him out there because we suck and not because we're incompetent. That's it, that's the one.
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
It won't be easy to break him. 28%. Ugh. Half-Light 2? Alright, let's talk a little more and put some clothes on for Half-Light.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges. Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient, very prestigious.
Very ancient, very prestigious.
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter.
Okay, we're gonna put clothes on. We're gonna put clothes on for Half-Light. What have we got? What have we got for Half-Light? Musical instrument, logic, please. Half-Light. Ooh, +1 Half-Light. Yeah. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, -1 Half-Light. -1 Half-Light. Anything else have a minus Half-Light that we're currently wearing? Nope, this is the best we can do. Alright, Kim.
Looking for something, Aunt?
42%.
To
please.
fuck off again?
The main
No,
thing
Kim,
is
I'm so
to not
sorry.
overdo
No.
it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Gigs up, we got the goods on you.
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
You know, the goods.
There's some kind of homo thing?
Yeah?
Okay, that's enough, detective. That's enough.
Sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry.
Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright? We are wasting our time.
I'm so sorry, Kim. I tried. Alright, okay, we have a skill point. We could improve Half-Light and give it a try. We could, yeah, we have a single skill point. Where's Half-Light? What is that? Let the body take control. Threaten people. Yeah, we can do that. Alright, go back and try it again. Hi. Mr. Fucky Racist. I'm slightly stronger now and I'm back. Slightly creepier and I'm back to give it another try. I feel like having the crowbar in my hand
fuck off again?
should make this work better. Like, the crowbar is very threatening. Yeah, he's our new white wall.
Men
Yay!
like this
It
only
worked.
respect two things: strength and fear.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady's lorry. Where is it? We've hit a wall. Oh, we made it over this wall. This is our big jump of the day. This is today's big jump.
Fuck you. I told you. I'm not gonna...
Yeah, you are.
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Wow. These are terrible. We're gonna burn your fucking lorry down? Hell yeah, we're gonna burn your fucking lorry down.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Green banged up thing.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days. Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck
Past
alone,
the monument,
okay?
Green Temple. Hell yeah.
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Yeah! We're gonna find the drugs. Find the drugs and report back to Mommy. Mommy who will step on us. It's true that, like, basically everyone in this game is, like, willing to step on us. Yeah, we did the humiliation today. We did it! Okay, how do I... Oh, okay, this is the monument. So a green thing. Is this it?
This green found, A to Z,
Oh, no.
Contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told
Oh,
us
it
about.
is.
Unless he was lying.
Peek in the window?
The glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat and 2 steering levers.
Good for drug trafficking if you can't see in. Open the door.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced. There's no pick in this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's a recessed design.
Use the pry bar to smash the window.
Good
Open
idea.
it from the inside.
Let's go.
I don't know how good it is, but this investigation has taken long enough. We can't afford it to take any longer.
Oh my god, physical instrument. Okay. Physical instrument. Physical instrument, what can we do? Come on, please. Please. Oh, white tank top. Let's go. Okay, anything else? Please, anything? Okay, is nothing giving us a minus? Physical instrument? Don't think so. Alright, nothing has a minus. Oof, this is the best we
This
got.
screen found, A to Z, contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead.
Alright.
It's seen better days.
Oh, we got the pry bar. Please? No!
Pry bar in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass.
Let's just keep trying.
Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
I'm sorry.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Kim?
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
Thank you,
You can just
Kim.
reach in now.
Thank you for being stronger than us. Kim has a high enough physical instrument score to just make it work. Thank you, Kim. Kim's so strong. Kim, strongest. Taking care of us. Nice one, Kim.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
Hell yeah.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat.
Alright.
Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Tools?
A metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
That seems weird.
It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
ULAN frequency system?
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio, posters, a trace of motor oil smell under all the cigarettes.
Okay, posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century.
How do we know that?
One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat.
Yeah, Kim and his beautiful giant brain solutions. Both of our giant brains together, just put together, smash the fucking window in. We're so good at this.
There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
What is it?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume. Probably Grenade No. 5.
We know so much.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera.
It's signed.
This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death. She wasted away in a drug den called The Door to the River, not far from here, on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine. She was afraid of the world, and the camera, too.
I mean, this person doesn't super seem like a drug smuggler.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. Arrayed, you wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
But why'd they have them out in the first place?
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
Ooh.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Oh yeah, would rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole. It is her, it is her, it is her, it is her.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Yeah, the 8th Hardy. It's her. And she's the drug smuggling. Women always up to something.
Now we know for certain who is the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
It seems likely.
We should see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
No.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
And we haven't found any drugs yet. We're just assuming that she's the drug smuggler, because people told us it seemed likely.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed. Likely by the missing lady driver.
I mean, that's fishy.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Yeah, what about Speed Freaks FM, Kim?
No, that's on 78.9.
Aww.
What? I happen to have committed the frequency to memory. I have no problem admitting that.
Yeah, can we do anything with the radio station?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
Maybe they used the fancy radio thing that the D&D crew people were setting up. Like the D&D crew people were doing like radio D&D that a bunch of people could call into, and they were setting up like fancy radio stuff. So maybe these people are actually using the fancy radio things developed by the D&D people. It's worth a try.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now. The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat. You close the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Always a word, Kim. For you, anything.
All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Very policey of you, Kim. Love it.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
It's the two of us against the world, Kim.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well-funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
We can do it, Kim.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls.
Ooh, creepy.
Between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
Where we just said we don't have our gun or our badge. Oops.
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
So, RCM open an investigation?
We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Yeah.
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Alright, movie posters, they connect, right?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Could the film industry be involved?
I'm going to say no.
Your internet suddenly died when we got to the sandpaper bit. Oh no. So, I mean, the sandpaper bit, it was kind of just the things we expect of, like, the sandpaper is, like, on the pedal, which would be wearing down the sole of the shoe that's on the pedal as they use it, which means that this lady is the 8th Hardy Boy. Like, she's the one doing the drugs, and she's the 8th Hardy Boy. She's, like, the connection between all of it. Beyond that, we, like, don't really know a ton of anything else, but we do know, like, she's the sketchy one. And we have the connection finally. Yeah, we got her, but Kim is now concerned because there's a lot. It's like, it's the Madres, like, the whole, like, real organized crime, and the Union, which is, like, sort of also organized crime, working together here. And that's kind of concerning. Like, you would think that the RCM would already know that something fishy is going on, and maybe they didn't start an investigation because, like, this is a lot of organized crime. So that's kind of sketchy. So we're a little worried that it is, like, the two of us up against a lot of very dangerous people, and we should maybe be careful about things going forward. That's where we are.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Ooh, yeah. We have a crowbar, and we'll be A-okay as long as we have our trusty friend, the crowbar.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Everard won't be caught by a couple of cops and some stuff they found in some cabin.
Alright, debrief over.
Debrief over. After you.
Alright, we're going to Joyce. So, okay, so we go to Joyce, and we confront the Hardy Boys. Yeah, maybe we should just let Kim keep the crowbar. There's a way out of here. Kim is clearly better at using the crowbar than we are, so maybe we should just let him keep it long term. We are clearly very terrible at crowbar. Alright, I'm gonna save. This is the button. Save before we go into Joyce. Come on, where's Joyce? She's, like, so far away. How do I get over there again? Come on, buddy. Come on. Why are we walking? Did I change something where we're default running now? I guess I changed something where we're default running. Oh, it's right. I don't even know how I did this. It was caps lock. I hit caps lock. That's that's what's doing it. Alright. Mystery solved. Mystery solved of the day. It turns out caps lock can make you auto-run.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
Well, come on. You could just give us a raincoat.
Sadly, I need this one myself. It's hydrophobic, repels water, almost magically. The company makes them for offshore platform personnel. Very sturdy.
Well, give us a second one.
What I can do for you is answer some questions. Nothing like talking to pass a rainy day.
We have information.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered?
Yeah, wait, who are your eyes?
It doesn't really matter. And I do apologise for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
We literally ran here, like, as soon as we were done. What do you mean? How'd you get that information before we did?
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read.
Is it the lady on top of the whirling and frags? How do we get to the roof?
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
Yeah, man, everybody's spying on us. She's spying on us, the Union's spying on us, everyone's spying on us.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, we're the one who can't tell you things this time. Tell her, Kim.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
All right, murder time.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
I mean, iron and strawberries sound fine. Like, bloodbath sounds okay at this point. All right, what's going on?
I have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith.
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply an opening gambit, like you suggested, or a joke even. They did not appreciate the humor. Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenel, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me.
It is
To be
Crenel.
frank, our relationship is deteriorating.
So there's 2 that are still around? There's 2 that are still, like, hanging around somewhere?
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
Oof.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Yeah, how many people are hiding? There's 2 people in fancy ceramic armor just, like, somewhere? And we have Eggert, and we haven't found him yet.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenel contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Okay, so we are on a strict time schedule then. That's not great because we're starting like 4 days behind. They should maybe just work with us and we can do the things normally, do normal police, putting people in prison and not extrajudicial murders. That seems good.
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Extrajudicial murders seem like a bad time.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Yeah, now is not the time to deal with Henry's not being, Harry's not being good at deadlines. Yeah, they should give us the armor and weapons. We need them. We need them. We lost our gun. We could get our gun back. Our own personal gun that we love dearly, that we have already used to kill 3 people. We could have it back.
It will be all of them. The decision is already made. Investigation upon investigation here in Martinez, racing towards some dark deadline.
Mr. John Disco Elysium. I can remember that much. I can remember that. This is not very disco, lady.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before the mercenaries indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
I got an achievement for picking It's Not Very Disco, by the way.
if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
Yeah, that's a full 8 people.
The débardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's 2nd largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
I love Encyclopedia just popping in, with like information that's like vaguely relevant, but it's like not really what matters at the moment. It's just like, thanks, brain. Thanks, brain. That's really not what we actually needed, but thank you.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all.
Our real guns are very real guns.
The muzzle loaders need to be reloaded after every 1 or 2 shots. The automatics every 1 or 2 minutes.
Yeah, our gun, our very real gun that we totally have.
As I said, a bloodbath.
Alright, yeah, that's not great.
Many bleak scenarios have already come true. Nameless, badgeless detective of the Citizens Militia.
We have a name.
All we can do is keep the rest from going the same way. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
Okay, how much time?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob, and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Oh, seagulls were squawking over the bay. We have our Umineko here, calling out to us. Alright, deceased assaulted a woman?
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
Which teenagers specifically?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's that the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place?
We totally have.
And when?
People certainly have, like, said that in passing.
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
Okay, a woman.
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
I mean, this stuff seems important, but I want to tell her that, like, we have a person.
They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol Citizens Militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
They're the vigilantes. Alright, it would be nice to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
Yeah, we do know someone who's been harassed by literally us. we know exactly us. Okay, where are they?
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbour gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise.
That makes sense.
The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
Alright, great.
I hope I can answer it better.
Alright, Crenell.
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Downwell.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welschmann-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions and such.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
Yikes.
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
We're working on it. We're already
Do
working
you know
on
a
it.
lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell. I have, and they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
All right, this is kind of a lot on us. We're barely functioning. It's like save many people's lives put on the backs of one sad and pathetic little man. We'll try.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
All right, did she know the girl?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
Yeah, Kim is at least good at what he does.
Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Yeah, I'm getting eepy. We're gonna finish this conversation, then I'm gonna go to sleep. It's getting to be the eepy time of night. But I want to finish this conversation. It's interesting.
He was 40 or 50. It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed. This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it, through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
All right, we already asked about the bloodbath then.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
All right, we can't tell her about the person that we found yet, so I think that we have to like talk to the Hardy Boys first, and then we can have that conversation. But for now, we can ask about tattoos.
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
For about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
All right, watch the lady.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's
The
surface.
pearls, the orbs of her eyes. Sorry, it's just calling them pearls feels so fan fiction. But it's beautiful. Like in this, it's beautiful. I'm just so used to seeing like the orbs. Yeah, AO3 is my whole life. There have been times where it's just like, yes, this is what I do now.
Sorry. I was trying to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
They are stars.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like constellations.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oranese map of the waterways, a sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
I mean, that's cool, but what is he using it for now?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
That's surprisingly, like, poetic for this guy being, like, kind of shitty.
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
Alright, I don't have a map. I am lost.
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Redefort on the shoulder and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
Kind of unfortunate for him that he died right at the heart.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Hello, composer. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome.
Vredefort? Vredefort has a military academy. The Seminoles Islands saw a recent conflict. In Revachol, he was executed.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's his military career, correct? Hello, hello, welcome.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Tell me more, tell me more.
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
Just take a little peek at the terrible dead body of your friend. That's cool, right?
Surely there are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task.
Alright.
Search elsewhere.
Alright, leave it off the schedule.
I am relieved you think so. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security.
Yeah, Splatoon? I think I'm going to try to get Splatoon like next week and actually play it. Because I'm going to be at home with my parents next week. And so I'm not going to have anything to do. So I'm going to get Splatoon and play it on my Switch. I don't think I can stream it because my Switch is like the only handheld one. It's the Switch Lite. And so I can't actually like stream from the Switch. But yeah, gonna be gaming Splatoon off stream. Stuck at home with my parents. Start playing on my Switch.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Alright, that's it. Alright, we did it! Success. We talked to Joyce. Okay, and we need to talk to the Hardy Boys. Alright, save the game. Alright, we did it. EP. It's the EP time of night. Yeah, tons and tons of progress today. Oh, but it has become the EP time of night. And so I'm gonna call it. Hope you guys had fun. I've really enjoyed this game and I've been having a lot of fun, and it's fun to like chat and joke with you guys while we do it. So thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I also thought we were stuck at the beginning, but it's nice to like have things planned for next time. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out. I'll try to finish Little Nightmares this coming Saturday. And then I'm gonna be out all of next week, so no streams next week. I'm gonna miss you guys, and I'm gonna be sad that there won't be any streams next week. But the week after that, I'll be back, and we'll do things. I'm not sure what, but there will be things. Have a good night, everybody. Okay, we're gonna. Is anybody streaming right now? All right, we can find someone who's streaming this game. It's like such an awkward time of night because it's like late in the West Coast, and so it's like not evening anywhere else in the world. Alright. Not that many people. I mean, that's a VTuber streaming this game.
Black Adam is a weapon of mass destruction.
Okay, I'm making sure that this person is like around to raid, but so I'm sitting in an ad.
Tell them the Men in Black said.
I'm sitting in an ad to like figure out to make sure that they're here. Okay, yeah, this person's here.
The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned
Alright.
and someone walks by.
Yummy Chuba.
It's like a warm blanket.
Alright.
Around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static.
Alright, good night, everybody. I hope you guys all have a good night and have a good rest of your week and everything. And see you on Saturday. Bye bye.
Crawling inside your head. Her words